No, you're not.
Oh, it's just a
What's
fever
9
dream.
plus 10?
Um,
21.
huh?
I said, what's 9 plus 10? It's 21.
Okay.
It's a video.
Yeah, yeah, I am aware.
I thought you were genuinely confused, and
No,
I was
no, no.
very
I know. I knew what you were doing. That's why I didn't answer.
at that point. I was like, who's more confused, you or me? Because I feel like everyone understands that. So apparently, I'm missing a couple door frames. No big problem. I don't see no problem. What you
Well,
talking?
there's plenty of trees and rocks nearby. We can just make a couple more. In fact, we don't even need to get wood. I've got plenty of it
Well,
from the
I'm
beaver dams.
missing 4 door frames. Also, your bird's going to sleep.
No, that seems a bit of a waste of.
I just realized I don't have any of the engram. Oh wait, no, I do. Never mind. We're gonna need 120 stone, 48 thatch,
I
and
think I've got that
64
already.
wood. Alright, can you craft 4 stone gateways and
Yep.
either place them or give them to me, because calicos are territorial, aren't they?
Yes, so it's probably worth killing them. That's gateways, not door frames.
Oh, but they throw poop at me if I attack them, and then it's just annoying.
I need. Wait, no, oh wait, no, I've got my bird right by me. I can just pull for more wood. Yeah.
Don't you dare even think about chucking poop at me. They might be coming for you, by the way.
I'll take the opportunity while they're not to place the door frames quick. There we go. Right. Right, where's...
Oh, I might just... If I just chase him off the edge of the cliff, doesn't that work as well?
Yeah, although this one's almost dead, so I'm just gonna kill him. There we go. May as well kill that one as well. Look, there's also a saber tooth there. Look. There we go. Right, let's... I'll get the mammoth's attention, because I do crap all damage. It's gonna have de-aggroed by the time it's reached me.
Well, I don't remember them being this slow. Like, I know they're slow.
Oh, it has as well! Come on! That's it! Way!
It looks like it might pop out.
Okay.
It didn't go in properly.
Yeah, I'm guessing. That or we need a slightly taller trap. And it's de-aggroed.
There you go, hit
Oh,
me.
hits quite hard.
Ow.
And then if we both try and block it from moving forward here, so it actually falls in correctly.
So it's gonna pop out. I can't tell if it's gonna pop out or not.
No, I think it's now in.
Right. If I sit up here to shoot it, that way I can just... I've got a bit of space.
Hold on, let's give him a second to move around and see if he's gonna... Okay, we need a taller trap.
Give him a second to just move around and see if he decides to move, and he just like walks out.
Instantly just walks straight over. Alright, I need to grab
Right,
some more stone.
3x3 trap it is.
Yep.
Do you want my help to make this, or are you good?
Nah, I think I've already got all the materials now. Let's see what I'll need. 8. Yeah. Alright, yep, got that.
In fact, it might be easier to put the ramp on. Nah, keep the ramp on the same side just because it's look higher up. We need 1, 2, 3.
Well, the mammoth's
4,
now
5.
over there, so it might. Yeah, actually,
need
no.
5.
We can just lure him round.
5 foundations.
Oh, I was going to do the same size trap and just make it 3 higher.
No, but I think he'll still fall out of that.
No, I think
it's
it'll
just-
work. I've definitely trapped one in this size of trap before. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, we can always... Right.
There's no way he was just stepping over that. This thing's tall. You're gonna need more ramp as well.
How many?
Just 2.
Just 2.
I got the other
I might
6.
already have the components for that. Yeah, I do.
Maybe 3. I don't know. It's close.
Alright. Nah, that'll be fine. Alright, let's lure him round. Oh.
Come here.
Sure, I wonder if it's better to just run on foot and throw spears at him to get him in, just because...
Oh, he seems to have walked over me.
He's
lost
de-aggroed
interest.
already.
Ow, that kind of hurt.
He's
He just
walked over
stopped me
the
from
side
flying.
at you.
Yeah, it's because he hit me and I like stopped flying. What is this guy doing?
It's because he's going for you and you're off at a weird angle. Come on.
There you go. You might actually get him in. Go on, buddy. Yeah, no. See, the problem isn't he's too high. He's literally too fat.
No, I think he's in.
Well, we better hope so.
Alright.
Well, damage restoration's not gonna care whether he's in or not. Actually.
Nah, you're just crap. Look, I hit him.
Oh no, he's coming. He looked like he was coming out. No, I'm hitting him, but none of it's not registering.
You need to shoot better. Aim
Where
low.
are you shooting? Look at that. I got.
Okay, that one didn't register.
There you go. I hit him.
See, there. Just aim roughly towards the centre of where he should be.
This is painful already.
That's mammoth taming for you. I didn't
See
make a
Torpor
magnifying
running, yeah.
glass. That would have made sense.
Look at that big fat ass he just stuck out at us.
Oh, okay. Only half the shots we fire are actually going to count.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding. Although I'm now keeping my thing dead still and just holding down the right and left click button.
I don't think you need to bother with the left click button.
Well, I'm
Sorry.
sorry with the right click, you mean?
Yeah. Whichever one's aim.
It just looks cooler when I pull it up the fire, then like right up and go.
And it's down.
Oh,
And
oh,
levitating.
that's why we weren't hit. That's why we weren't hitting him.
Because it was
his hitbox
technically
way
up
there. That's gotta be the funkiest thing I've ever seen. Right, shall I pick up the trap?
I'm unsure because on the one hand it's kind of protected up there.
I'll leave one layer so it can just like float on it.
Now we'll probably just build like a. Can I make behemoth gates in the Argent?
Now he looks okay. Look, he's kind of vibing.
I think I can if I actually learn the engram. Behemoth.
Look at him, he's just vibing. However, he's going to take forever to tame.
Yeah, which is why I think we
That's-
should just make 4 behemoth gates, put them around him, and then
What if we just leave him up here? Oh, he's kind of He's funky. In fact, can we leave him up here, but then put the behemoth goats around him? Because that way we're being safe, and he's also just floating there because
Alright.
it's funny.
Fair enough. I'll need you to help me get the resources for it, though. But, yeah.
Oh, ooh. You excluded that part until the last thing you said.
Yeah. I'm not farming 4 behemoth gates by myself.
So we should just leave him floating.
I just feel like if we do that, we'll come back here and there'll just be, like, you know, a pack of Carnos or something.
And no mammoth.
And, yeah.
Well, that would be just a bit of a you problem.
You just up on top of this little... Yep, here you are.
God, that's gonna miss you. That's gonna make me fall. I tried to grab you. Imagine if I grabbed you and just yanked you off the back like I've done multiple times.
Yeah, I was gonna say... I think what would have been fun...
latching onto the thing.
I'm trying to decide whether... Nah, it's probably not a good idea to put the Dodic in the trap with the...
No, because it will attack.
Yeah, they'll hit each other. I'll just put him nearby.
I'm gonna ride the Castroides whilst we're hitting it. No, not that.
Alright, let's trank the Castroides then.
Sorry, I just had to whistle past it before your bullet killed us
Although
all.
one of us will need to go and grab some narcotics from the base once we knock it out, because these things do lose torpor pretty quick. It's not Gallimimus quick, but or Giga quick, but you know.
That Gallimimus we tamed was something else entirely. Do you remember how long we spent trying to do it?
Oh,
And then we realised rare flowers existed, and then it became like the easiest thing on the planet.
Yeah. It's just... Yeah.
We tried to trap it up against the tree. No, I think we actually did trap it up against the tree.
Yeah, yes, we did. You keep shooting a sec. Yeah, it's only about half torpor. Ow. I keep walking close.
It like you. Can't actually hit it.
It's out. Alright, we need to gather some Mejo berries. Or you can put a grappling hook through my head. Do you want to pick up the trap so you can get the Dodic into it? Or you can just grapple me. Thank you. Very helpful.
I'll pick up the track. Wait, shouldn't... Now it's just on the floor. Is this a good idea or a bad idea?
Yeah, it'll be fine. No, it's unconscious.
It's sort of over a hole in the ground, though.
It will be fine, I promise.
Okay, we need to actually, like...
Because once the
give it some
creature's being
narcotics.
tamed, the server will actually properly track it, because it's like, you know, oh, this creature's being tamed, though I can't just delete it.
But that almost seems like good game design. I didn't realise this game had any of that.
That's debatable.
Oh, how I'm looking forward to knocking out this Dodic. Spending an eternity on it. Where is the Dodic? Has it just left us? I think it might have left us.
No, he was up here. He's walked over this way somewhere, I think.
No, I think he just straight up left us.
No, he's here.
Oh, no, it was...
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Dodic. You have Metro Match. Can I trank it in the bum? Never mind, it's facing its head towards me. It gets the trank in its head instead. Oh wait, it can break stone, can't it? Because it's a Dodic.
No, not while it's wild, for some reason. The second it's tamed, it can magically start, you know, smashing through stone structures like they're nothing. But, you know, while it's wild, can't do anything to them.
Well, what did I always say? Animals in captivity are better than animals that are wild. That's why we do it. You did not record me saying that. That'd be very bad. Are you torpor running? It only curls up into a ball when it's damaged, isn't it?
It's when it reaches below, I think it's a quarter of its health, or it might be a third. Hold on, let me check it with a magnifying glass quick. Yeah, it's at 4,000 torpor, so if we put in like 3 more darts each.
It's at 4,000 out of what though?
5,000. Yeah, there we go, it's out.
Up. Look how many darts I just had stuck into it.
Yeah. And yeah, see the beaver's torpor's already nearly dropped by half, so one of us needs to run and grab some narcotics quick.
Yeah, just force feed a couple meat narco berries.
Or yeah, we just sit harvesting tons of narco berries.
No, as bad of an idea as that sounds, I can't be bothered to do the latter because I have an iguanodon with me.
Oh yeah, I forgot you've got an iguanodon
berries.
on you. Yeah, just go and
Ridiculous
harvest like a
easy.
crap ton of berries from down on the floor, then just bring them up. Oh, and it looks like the mammoth is almost finally tamed.
Yeah, I can ignore full damage by jumping on the animal's saddle before I hit the ground.
I
Even
went to
I
go and get
used to do that.
the yellow drop, thinking, oh, it might contain something good. No. Metal Dino Gateway blueprint on the floor.
Are these guys omnivorous? I can't actually remember.
What, Dodex?
Yeah, not Dodix, the Iguanodon.
Iguanodon? No, they're herbivores.
Which ones are omnivorous?
Gigantopithecus, Diabears, Megatherium, Calicotherium. I think that's about it. Can't think of any others off the top of my head. Right, so we just need an Anki now.
However, they aren't running away from nothing, so there is something.
Probably
Yeah,
a
they're
Dillo.
Oh, it is a raptor.
Where is it?
Probably don't
I'll go get it.
Just sort of in front of me.
Alright.
It's a bit further away now. There's 3,
Oh, okay. This could be fun.
maybe 4. Well, snail won't exactly move very far, will it? Oh wait, it won't move at all when you landed. Wait, how do I pick it up in my beak? How do you pick it up in your beak?
C. Okay, I killed one of the raptors. I can't see the others.
Do you attack creatures in your beak when you attack?
No. You can't attack while you have something in your beak. Also, your thing is following you, so... Oh, there's the other raptor.
It might not create a problem for us, but I would rather not the risk, you know?
Yeah. Considering how low health snails have to begin with. Oh, it's already.
Of course, I can't throw my spear again, because who likes throwing spears?
That's why I've just been using the crossbow, and
Right,
there's the
last
final
raptor.
one.
Let's
Who's
run.
going to run? Right. What?
Bill-
Oh.
Why is the RKO so weird today? Well, be careful. And now now it fights. Yeah, once it's been caught.
No, it turned round and hit me first. That's how I was able to catch it, because it turned round and was stood in front of me.
Either way, weird. Let's get the lower level one first, just 'cause I feel like it'd be more successful.
Yep. Nice. Thank you.
Right, I should.
Don't hit it in the shell if you can, because then it'll knock out one. However, if
Well,
it keeps going under your bird, we have a problem. There we are.
Should just take one, right?
There we are. First Acatina's up.
Can you take the Tuso down the river?
Probably not.
So I guess I'm the real winner then.
Alright, we have Acatina number 1.
However, the piranha still thinks it's its job to attack me. I'm coming back.
What?
Or am I?
How does that count as hitting my Argent? There we go.
Maybe I'm not coming back up because hitboxing.
I'm having some great fun with hitboxing at the moment.
Did you know what my favourite part of the game is?
There we go.
Hitboxing.
It is flawless. It's I think the thing is though, if it wasn't there for the wild ones, it would get very annoying.
Yeah, if it's there for the tame ones, that's fine. If it's there for the wild ones, I don't care about that. But for the tame ones, I feel like it should go away.
Alright, there we are. We have our 2 snails now. I found a 110 ichthy, so I'm just going to see if I can get it.
Got to offer it the biggest, fattest salmon you can find.
No, they're just knockout tames. So.
Oh, which one do you offer salmon to? Oh, the otter.
And the Hesperornis.
Speaking of Hesperornis, I just found one.
Now kill it for the polymer. I was indeed able to knock it out. Right, where's my RG? Because I believe there's raw prime fish on it. Still from the Spino.
Yeah, a colony of 4 ants decided to attack me. A colony of 4 ants.
Then we can each have a shoulder pet.
A colony of 4 ants decided to attack me. 4 ants were killed in the making of this sentence.
Ah.
Yeah, I found another...
Though it's a pretty depressing colony of 4 whole ants.
But yeah, I picked a pego up and it can just sit below me, but not be able to steal my stuff. That's my stuff just out of its reach. As it soars up into the sky, it falls from max height and magically survives. You're 2,000 meters away.
It'll start becoming less because it's going to eat in about 20 foods. Now, in fact. Perfect.
Well, it's becoming less, but pity because I'm flying towards it, so it's about 1,700 now.
Yeah.
I'll meet you by the mosh pit, or is that probably a bad idea? Do you want to meet by the... There's a lead sickness just chilling. In fact, it's just trapped in the... Do you want to come to the potential breeding location? Because there's a lead sickness trapped in one of the pools, and it's just sitting there.
Okay, this is getting... I've managed to bug the taming tracker to just be permanently in the middle of my screen.
You managed to bug the tame track so that I can't even see it anymore.
Oh. Yep. All
This is the 120, the female, and this one is the 140 male.
And I obviously didn't perform a headshot there. There we go.
They do take headshots.
They do.
I know, because I've been headshotting them to kill them. The polymer.
Oh, that was just appalling. I lined up headshot
Do you have
and
a
then just...
magnifying glass?
I do.
I'm aiming like a meter in front of its face. Oh,
It's
gonna
basically out. Just hit it in the body. That should knock it. There we go.
That was so nearly dead.
Yep, but it's out. I've got prime fish, or actually I think normal prime meat is better for these
I've got
guys.
prime meat.
Yeah, just give it that then.
Right, we got another one. Hello. Right, come here and help me with this one.
Yep. Oh, I opened my inventory by mistake.
We need the headshots, really.
Yeah, we do.
Also the hit registry. Need that one.
That does tend to help.
Look at him. He's just a bit bloody.
Yeah, will do.
78 damage. Look at him. He looks like he looks.
Body shot him. Oh, never mind.
I've got the other half of my prime.
Yeah, that'll do.
Hopefully they're both okay now.
This one's 45% tamed from one meat. Yeah, so they'll be fine. 90%. Yeah, they'll be done any second.
What did you name it? Ah.
Same thing I always do.
Can't ever disappoint, can you?
Exactly. Well, when you tame something you hate, you have to at least name it an insult.
Senor.
Of course you got it before me.
No, I'll get this one as well. Watch me. Watch me get it whilst it's on the floor. You can do that in admin mode, can't you?
I don't think you can. No.
You? Can I sobble off the back of you?
No, you can't, because it's technically part of my character. I'm fairly certain you can't shoot it either.
No, you can sobble dead creatures in admin mode. It's not you can't sobble these guys.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I think you can pick up corpses with the admin mode, but you can't.
I forgot it was corpses, not these guys.
Not wild tames. And then I guess we have a quick check for an Anki on our way home. Alrighty, there we go. Penguins.
Do you know their health stats?
Sure.
The 120 got a magical, wondrous 24 points
Oh, okay, let's...
in health.
First...
I did get 38, to be fair, in food. So
Marvellous, just what we
the other
need.
one got 34 in health and 37 in food. So both of food is the highest stat, but at least one of them has health the second.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Make sure we keep everything on passive. We get like an armada of creatures running over.
Yeah, don't worry, I've already done the whistling passive.
I've also done it about 10 times.
Hopefully the dino's got the hint then. Let's try and make sure this thing doesn't run down the hill when it starts torpor running.
Oh, it is torpor running.
Yeah, Ankies
Wow.
don't have a huge amount of torpor. There we go, it's down. I'll go grab it some Mejo berries.
Oh, she got 98 on me, but no worries.
Yeah. I love how I said I'll grab it some Mejo berries, proceeded to grab some spoiled meat out of the trough, and then just...
Realised, what am I doing with my life?
Oh, I realised that one ages ago, that's...
I'm making art videos and hoping to make a living off of it.
No, that's silly. Who would do such a thing?